Going. Wow, we did it. Welcome back, everyone, to week 5. We have a back to back specialty with Matt Marlin, Keith Sullivan, myself, Ryan Conlon, 3 of the 10 members of the CP Ballers Fantasy Football League. This week we have a very exciting agenda. I'm not going to spoil what the first one is. We're about to get to that, but steps 2, 3, and 4 on the agenda are we'll go last week, what happened, this week looking forward, and then we have a new little hot take segment I'd like to introduce. And with that, I'll be screen sharing. Keith Sullivan, some words for what's on the screen for the folks watching at home.
Uh-oh. I'm back. Okay, look, we're not going to overreact, okay? We're definitely not in the overreaction business to drive, advertising dollars and stuff like that. But the Keith bye week, the name change seems to have brought me some good fortune. I saw Pat over the weekend. Good guy. I like him. But I was just ruthless against him this week, okay? Going into Monday night, Kareem Hunt, Shaheed, wasn't expecting a lot. Knew I already had it kind of in the bag, and then it's just pouring on touchdowns in the first half. I don't know what to say, man. I got a deep team. It's dirty. Everyone keeps talking trash about my draft and my bench, and I've got players on my team that shouldn't even be starting or shouldn't even be rostered. And then I drop them, and they get picked up for 45 free agent dollars. Not sure who that was, Ryan, but I don't know.
I have a question, Keith. Do you think you're going to double up the best team in the league this week?
I'm on pace to miss doubling up by like what 14 points, something like that.
But it's a possibility.
It's a possibility. If this game just starts going nuts, it's definitely a possibility. And here's the crazy thing. Laporta and Amon St. Brown on bye. Tony Pollard has been strong, steady. I think he's got one bad game. He's on bye. Mostert's back. Green Bay seems to be back now. Love is here, and he's second best receiver on the team, is just suspended for whatever the hell happened, but hopefully he learned his lesson. And I got Hawkinson coming back. My God.
Okay.
All I'll say is this: damn, it feels good to be a gangster. Okay, that's it. But I'm not going to overreact. I'm going to keep myself grounded. It's just 2 wins, but it's 2 wins towards hopefully a push for a bye week in the first week of the playoffs.
Well, Keith, that's a great natural transition to the scoreboard from this week, because you're talking about the 2 wins.
Okay.
For those that are joining us for the first time, we do the top half of the league gets a win, and then also your opponent. So each week there's a maximum of 2 wins, 2 losses, etc., splitting it. As we look at these standings, I want to go over to Matt. Let's talk about your matchup. We got Keith's dominant performance, which he's talked smack before. He backed it up, and then he gets an extra punch in the face on Monday night to really make him feel bad. So congrats to Keith there. Over to you, Matt. What are your thoughts about your matchup?
Look, I wanted CJ to have a nice wedding weekend. He got married this weekend, so shout out to CJ. After Thursday night, didn't feel real great. Got dunked on by Big Mike and Drake London. And Chris Godwin did okay, but didn't feel great about it, but thought I still had a chance. Kyler ran that first one in for a long tutty. But,
you didn't put up that many points, Matt. Let's be fair. I'm not sure you earned this one. You weren't bad.
Not fair. I think if you go back to the tape last weekend, I said it was going to be in the teens to low 20s, and I was in the teens, and CJ was in the 130s. So shout out to CJ. I hope he's on his honeymoon, having the greatest time of his life.
Shout out CJ. Great wedding. All the love. Send. All right. Let's
and he'll get 2 dubs this week. So
yeah. No,
I was
that's
looking.
good.
I was looking out for him.
Well, that's just really nice of you for such a nice wedding gift. I'm sure you sent a card
saying.
and it's in the mail, right?
I'm a nice guy. Yeah.
All right, quickly, let me go through myself and JP. He went off with Jamar Chase. I thought I was in trouble when Mooney put up a 30 spot. But you know what? Worked out. Joe Burrow, Joe Burrow, Joe Burrow. It feels good for me to get that win. I'm going to also get that top half. So coming from an 0-4 start to becoming 4-4, it does feel good. Or, 6-6, 3-3, 3-3. So we're back.
So, what's your official record?
My official
So I
record.
just
Keep doing
I
it,
just
Aaron.
updated it. If you want to pull it up, Brian, I don't know if you can pull up the notes app,
Okay.
but I can run through it real quick,
Let's-
just verbally.
Yeah, let me go through these other two matchups
yeah,
really
finish it,
fast,
finish it.
and then
Yeah,
I'll
you're
pass
right.
it to you. And good looks for that updating standings. We should do our homework ahead of time, or I should have to do a graphic before next time. That'd be sweet. For next week, we're always getting better. Oh, just like the Jets. Speaking of the Jets, the 0-4 Pat Conlon, the 0-4 Ryan Munger's just trying to make fun of everybody in his team name, but not himself, which is kind of ironic. He did put up a very nice performance coming out from the grave. He's going to get 2 wins this week, and at the expense of Stafford. Not great for him. At the bottom, though, his pal, his friend, his baseball comrade, the walking corpse that is John Alexander, another just horrible loss. I mean, borderline, I don't know, unacceptable. But, it's nice that there is an actual bye week for everyone this week. So congrats to Brett for enjoying that. Keith, over to you for the standings.
Okay, so Brett, I think, was the only head-to-head winner that wasn't top 5, if I'm not mistaken. And then it looks like JP was top 5. But again, with the head-to-head loss, which I feel like is just
Yep.
the freaking narrative of JP's fantasy existence. So, so far this season, and I could be wrong on some of this, did it quick, but and through 5 weeks, Pat has 4 top 5 finishes, and so does JP. Brett, CJ, and me all have 3 top 5 finishes. Conlon, Staff, Mung with 2, Matt with 1, and John still with 0. And then, so the official standings, Pat's 8-2 with the double loss this week. I'm in second, 7-3. Brett, JP, and Archon all 6-4. Matt and CJ 5-5. Stafford 4-6. The universally injured team. Munger 3-7, and then John rounding out the bottom 0-10. So it's me and Pat standing above the rest right now, and then there's a lot right there smack dab in the middle. So should be pretty close playoff run. We'll see.
So
Keith, I have a question.
Please,
Keith,
Matt,
I have
go.
a question. I'm looking at the ESPN standings, and it says I'm 4-0. So can we go off that for a minute?
Didn't you lose this week too?
Yeah.
You have like 1 quarter of football left until you got your first loss officially on ESPN.
Oh yeah. So I'm
Yeah,
4-0.
man, you-
I'm 4-0,
yeah,
but I'm
you-
5-5.
Now you can go by that, but no one cares about that.
I'm gonna
Everyone else is gonna go by.
I'm gonna lay my head on the pillow tonight, and
Mm.
I'm gonna think I'm 4-0.
Okay, that's a good way to sleep.
I like
Gonna make
that.
me feel better.
Okay, as we turn the page to next week, and I'd like Matt's thoughts on next week's matchups first, just at a glance. Before that, though, Keith, I have a question for you. You're a math major. You got a big brain with
Okay.
all this. Is it almost impressive that John has 0 wins? He's like a walking statistical anomaly. Is that like impressive? Like, do you kind of find value in that? How's your math brain kind of look at his performance so far, just from a number standpoint?
So my math brain says if this is a true-false test, right, and you get every question wrong, that's pretty impressive because you basically are saying you know the answer to every question, you picked it wrong, right? But this is just incredibly unimpressive because there are so many ways to do this well. And if he's legitimately not trying, I guess I would be impressed. But I mean, he's got a starting lineup for the most part every week. I mean, he doesn't have. I mean, look at his team. He's got the best tight end in fantasy right now. He's got the best wide receiver in Nico. He's trying. He's
Got some
trying.
injury bug. He got some injury bug. Okay. Well said. He's
Injury
trying.
bug
He
my
did
butt.
not start.
Injury bug my butt.
Yeah, but he also
My
didn't
God.
start a tight end against me. So, yeah, that was kind of awesome.
I've got 3. If he's in the market, you let me know, John.
Okay.
Dalton Kincaid is still on the trade block. FYI.
Interesting. What about a Kincaid for Pitts trade? I win that one, don't I?
You would think, but I think Pitts is like really high in the rankings after last week.
Yep.
Atlanta's going to
value.
throw.
Okay.
Atlanta
All right,
is going to throw.
boys. We'll keep us on topic here, right? We're continuing to get better, flex our podcasting muscles. Us as a group,
Okay.
we're gonna go and forge forward. Matt, you go first here. As you look at these matchups, right? Again, the records are not reflecting our true overall, but which one of these interests you the most besides your own?
I'm not prepared for this because I was ready for my own. Because
We all know
that's
what
the
yours is
only
gonna
match.
look like.
That's the only matchup I care about. So I'm
Fair
going to
enough.
talk about that one.
You know what? Let's do that. I like that. Let's jump on that.
yeah.
I got it on screen.
So Munger, I don't know his official record, but it's 0-4. And according to ESPN, I'm a 21.7 favorite, which is crazy. I don't know if there's bye weeks involved or anything like that, but
Those are his starters.
Bijan Robinson season is about to start. It hasn't started yet. I know Keith just said Atlanta's going to throw.
Yeah, but they're going to throw to him.
I hope so.
You know?
Bijan Robinson season. I finally started BTJ this week, and he had a great game, but it wasn't enough to beat CJ, unfortunately. But I still like my team. Pickens is, I don't know. Pickens is he's just so dramatic. Everything he does is dramatic. Like he can't get a first down and not be dramatic. He can't drop a ball and be dramatic. He can't get a penalty and be dramatic. But I was way too overconfident last week. This week I'm hoping that we just take care of business. We're just getting back to old-fashioned football, run the ball, play action, and we're going to get a dub this week. Hopefully a double dub, but at least a single dub.
Double dub.
All right.
Double dub.
I think that was well said. You were on like a nice little track there, spitting your knowledge about how things are going to play out. I think we should take it a step further. Keith, do you think it's that time this week for Matt's special hypothetical standings? Matt,
Let's do it.
you were talking earlier that you were 4-0 in ESPN, right? Keith just said you're 5-5 in real life.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Fair enough. We would like to hear from you, your hot take, and your hypothetical standings. We got you full screen.
My hot take is Brian Thomas Jr. is the best receiver of all time. Sorry, Jerry Rice. Sorry, Calvin Johnson. I'm sorry, Randy Moss. Yeah, Randy. Yeah,
Wankerbet.
but
Andre
it's
Johnson.
yeah, Andre. Well, Nico's the
Lavernius
new
Coles.
well, Nico's Andre Light, but that's my hot take of the week. Is BTJ is the best receiver of all time. Sorry, Malik Neighbors. But my hypothetical standings are, it's still old school number one, solidified.
Even though Keith
And
embarrassed
then-
him and talked smack
Even
to
though
his face.
Keith, anyone can win on any given Sunday. We learned that from Jamie
And I
Foxx.
did. And I did.
Yeah, and you did. You had a great week. And then it's Keith and I, 2 and 3, and then 4 through 10, everybody else. But you know my
Including John.
strategy. Yeah, you know my strategy. Limp into the playoffs, get hot. That's all we got to do. March Madness, aka end of December, early January Madness. Get hot, get wins, take home the
Like
belt.
it. Brian, I got
love it.
one quick preview. Okay,
Please.
me and CJ's matchup looks pretty good, but I think we need to highlight you and your dad as the matchup of the week.
Oh,
Go to you versus your dad.
Chuba Hubbard's been good for you, Keith. I see him.
Oh,
He's been
Chuba.
great.
He's been really
He's
good
been
for you.
great. Click on old school up to the left.
There you go. Come on, mouse. All right.
Yeah, I think that's the matchup of the week right there. I think it was me versus old school this past week, and I dominated. But I think this is a huge matchup, and you got a chance to embarrass your dad in prime time as the NFL or the CP Ballers official matchup of the week, Sunday Night Football.
Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate the love, the responsibility. I don't feel great that Aaron Jones and Justin Jefferson are both out, and that I will be going from Cortland Sutton from the streets to the starting lineups. Let's see how smart I am with that $41. And it possibly looks like Pat Fryermuth is going to be making his way to the starting lineup. What a gross third flex for your boy.
Oh,
I'm
Did you see
taking
that?
trade offers.
that shovel pass was nice. Also, Kincaid is still on the trading block, just FYI.
Okay.
I've got 3 tight ends that should all be starting.
Oh my God! If you have 3 tight ends that should be starting, you have 0 tight ends.
That's old Jets
Okay, I'll
quarterback
take any
issue.
trade offer then, big guy. Take any trade offers.
I don't need a tight end.
You only have 2 on your
Talking to
team.
everyone else. Me?
Yeah. Oh, no, you have. Oh, I
Kraft,
forgot your
Hawkinson,
IR.
and
Yeah.
Laporta.
Yeah. My bad. Okay.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, gentlemen.
I'm
as we
playing.
start
I'm
to-
playing 3D chess with everyone, baby. I'm playing 3D chess. Come on.
Wait, say that
Old
again. I'll
school
put your
teams.
hot take screen up. Say it again. Tell the people what you really believe.
Hey, put on the TikTok camera. Clip this.
Okay, gentlemen, we are approaching the end of this show. I want to give you guys each, last minute comment, anything for the road, for the folks watching at home, the loyal watchers. I have my message for the week is this. At the wedding, I learned, of course, that there's other CP baller leagues, right, out there. How could there not be?
Mm-hmm.
But there are ones actively with other athletic friend groups that think that they can the Beans have one. I heard there's one with Austin Pruitt. Shout out to, the probably the most successful professional athlete to walk out of College Park. Shout out to him. The one with there. We even I wonder if Munger's even in that one. He probably is. Point being is that we have a very special guest that will be coming either next week or the one after. We're trying to line it up. Michael Bean from another College Park fantasy football will be coming on the show and be doing a 3 to 5 minute segment about their league a little bit. We're going to learn a little bit about them. He's going to pop on. We'll each have a question for him, and then we're going to keep it moving. Hopefully we'll get some more members from other leagues. So that's just something that I lined up this week, talking to him. I know Keith was there, helped sell it. So Matt, it's a surprise to you, but and all the viewers at home, we will be getting a little CP Baller League a little bit bigger and seeing what other people are doing out there. All right, and with that, Keith, I'd like to pass it to you for some comments, and then Matt, you'll close us down. Keith.
Yeah, I'll tie into Matt a little bit, but I was clicking on the app, going through. You can go to power rankings. You're like, oh, that's pretty cool. Hopefully, I'm number 2. Currently, according to the ESPN Fantasy Football app, I am still 3rd. And Matt at 4-0 in the app is still sitting on number 2. So just to reiterate, a little callback, Matt, I hope you have nice, sweet, beautiful dreams in your comfortable bed, just falling asleep at, I guess now 4-1, but almost undefeated in this league in the unofficial standing. So enjoy that. Enjoy it while it lasts, because I'm coming for you.
Well said. Well said. Matt, take us home.
I want to know who's going to spend fab on Jalen Tolbert this week.
Nope.
Someone's gonna do it, and I'm just curious who's it gonna be.
He does sound like a better starter than Pat Fryermuth.
He does sound like a better starter than Pat.
Is he a Cowboy? I don't even know.
He is.
Yeah, he called the game-winning touchdown last night at
Yeah,
2:30 a.m.
Yeah, I was asleep. I've got 2 rules in fantasy football: no Cowboys and no Jets.
Oof.
You're missing out.
Hold on. Can I get a take from Ryan real quick on the London game yesterday morning?
I think it was just a beautiful game, and here's why: is it what encompasses everything the Jets franchise is about. You start off and you embarrass yourself, then you come back and almost have hope, actually have hope, and then embarrass yourself and then lose in the end. So I actually watched it with a lot of family members. We even had one from London, my cousin. She watched with us, and I was just so proud to give them an authentic experience.
London.
Yeah, so there's my take. It's an authentic Jets experience. I'm glad the world got to see it.
Well, I'm sad she missed out on going to the game.
Yeah, for real. She had to avoid it. I would have avoided it too if I was her.
Is Aaron Rodgers okay? Like, what's the news on that?
I believe it's just a low ankle sprain. So he played the rest of the game. He doesn't look good moving around anyway. I don't think that's really inhibiting it. It's more the communication with the wide receivers is really lacking. You can see it over and over again. And Lazard just kind of stinks. That's an issue.
What?
He's their wide receiver 1. What do you mean he stinks?
Okay.
Yeah, my only take from that game, and then we can sign off because Ryan's gonna get back to dinner. My only take from that game is they have got to make a splash, some kind of trade for I don't know, like a top 3, top 4 wide receiver in the league. I don't know if it'd be crazy enough to be selling right now, but
do you think it'll help?
If there's someone out there, I think they should maybe trade a second round plus for them.
Okay, honest question. Do you think it'll help
Yes.
the Jets?
Yes,
Absolutely.
yes. That's the dumbest. That is the dumbest question you've asked today.
We're missing chemistry with the wide
Yes.
receivers.
Okay, well, I hope it happens, and then
He's like the most talented receiver in the league right now.
Are we doing it? Are we signing off with a Jets chant? I think we're doing it. You guys ready?
I think we have to.
Jets.
That's
Hold
Jets.
on.
Jets.
Wait. You just said Devonta Adams is the most talented receiver in the league.
He said top 5.